Okay, I'm literally hiding from my kids and my dogs because I'm trying to find peace and quiet to try to get my video out, but we'll see how far we can go before I get interrupted. I think I'm going to apologize in advance. Today I want to share a kind of a quicker video because it's kind of a quicker story. This one's about when Jesus showed me his white horse and that he would be coming down on it. I had went to bed and I woke up in this place, I'm gonna assume somewhere in heaven. Everything was all white. It looked like I was standing in clouds, so to speak. The whitest of white. I remember thinking everything was like lit up. It was white. It was absolutely beautiful. And when I looked up straight on, there stood a horse, a white horse. And I was astonished at how white this horse was, the color of this horse. And I remember thinking, gosh, this is the most beautiful horse I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was kind of mesmerized by this horse. And again, it's standing looking at me face to face. And from behind the horse, there comes out walking Jesus Christ. And he was in a white robe and he was beautiful. He was lit up. He had all this beautiful, love light coming out of him. And he didn't look at me. He didn't say a thing. He just started brushing this horse's mane and kind of grooming this horse. And I remember it felt like an eternity before he said anything or even acknowledged that I was there. It felt like I was there for almost hours. But I was just in awe by the presence of him. But eventually he just kind of turned his head and he looked at me and he said, "Angela, tell my people I am coming." And I was like, "Yes, sir." There was just absolutely no doubt in my mind that what Jesus just told me was true and indeed important. And so this happened, I'm going to say in the end of 2022, beginning of 2023. Now, I don't mean that tomorrow he's coming by sharing this story. I think what I took out of it was that we don't have long. Now, time in heaven is different than time on earth. So it may not be in my lifetime or my children's lifetime or my grandchildren's lifetime, but I felt definitely that he was telling me that preparation time is kind of running out, that he was going to be coming. And I believe that humanity has definitely choices and paths to make, which will kind of give us the distinguish whether or not he needs to come sooner or later. It really depends on how far we let evil go, I guess. And I just remember the power behind him when he looked at me, and he had this beautiful white horse, and it was after the fact that I found that in the Bible, and so I was like, wow, just absolutely amazed. So that's my story for the night.